Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be reviewing another Peter Gabriel album, which is Peter Gabriel 4 from 1982, aka Security in the US. So yeah, got a weird album cover. Got Peter with a mask, I believe. Yeah, well, of course, yeah, well, he was known for wearing a few masks when he was in Genesis, you know, the old man mask and the fox mask with with his wife's dress. Actually, his wife actually sings backup vocals on one of the tracks. So yeah, talk about that in a minute. So here's the front, here's the spine, and here's the back cover. So yeah, very weird. Yeah, we got the same picture but with like different like colour effect. Then we have two weird pictures of Peter with something in his mouth. I can't quite work out what that is, but yeah, so we have 8 tracks on this album, and yeah, this is a really good album. Well, it's great, to be fair. I believe this was the first album to use the CMI, and the effects he uses, all like the CMI sounds that Peter uses, like he uses them for like world sounds, and yeah, like they work really well in the songs. Like they're not clunky, they're not out of place, they're not just there. They actually work really well, and yeah, just brilliant album. I love it. It's definitely in my top 3. I'll do a review. I will do a review on IO at some point, but yeah, I'll just have to listen to the album a bit more. So yeah, we've got 8 songs. The opening track, The Rhythm and the Heat, very cool track. Starts off quiet and then like the drums kick in, and I think it's just a great way to open the album. Same as San Jacinto, I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. That's another great track. You've got Peter's wife Jill on backup vocals, and yeah, quite sort of similar to The Rhythm and the Heat, but like, yeah, I mean, you do have that sort of world sound, and yeah, it's just another nice song. Really like that one. I Have the Touch, sort of a mainstream pop song that Peter did, you know, Wanting Contact and all that. Yeah, but that's the chorus in the song, and yeah, that's quite a good song. Really like that one. Quite catchy. The bass line's great in it as well. I think it's actually a Chapman stick. Tony Levin has a bigger role on this album than he did on the previous album, which he only played on one track, and that's I Don't Remember, which is probably my favourite Peter Gabriel song ever. But yeah, I'm glad he's come back to this album, and yeah, he plays on all the tracks. Some of the tracks he plays just a normal bass, and then from like I think tracks 2 to 5 he plays the Chapman stick, and then on another track he plays fretless bass. So yeah, pretty much just switching like between like normal bass, fretless bass, and the Chapman stick. So that's pretty clever. Sort of like what you would do on the next album. So the next track is my favourite, The Family and the Fishing. Now, oh my goodness, I love that song. Kind of reminds me of a bit of a spy movie. It's a bit more spooky though. I really like it. Apparently it's about marriage. I don't know, but yeah. The Lynn drum on this album sounds fantastic. Like the kicks are clean. You get a mix of real drums played by Joe Morotto, who played on the last album and this album. And then yeah, you've got like Lynn drum programming going on. And yeah, great song, love it. It's about 7 minutes, but it's definitely worth it. Like it gets proper strange, you know, with the strange vocals and lyrics that Peter sings, and like just the way he sings, it's absolutely fantastic. You have the snare as well, which I believe is a Lynn drum as well. Got some weird quirky synths throughout. You got the Chapman stick as well, which gets quite interesting towards the end. And yeah, just a great song. Probably my favourite on the album. Next song is Shock the Monkey. What a track, I love that one. Another pop hit for Peter. That song pretty much got him like really popular, and you know, he did it live, of course, and yeah, it's quite fun. So you got the Chapman stick, you got some quirky synths, and I think it's just a great song, very catchy. You know, I like the chorus, and the outro is pretty cool, and yeah, I really like that song. So, of course, actually, this album doesn't get much appreciation. Trust me, like honestly, like I've seen people rank all the albums, and unfortunately, this one comes quite low, despite this being one of his well, one out of the 3 80s albums. I think his 80s albums were the best, in my opinion. They're definitely my top 3. So yeah, Lay Your Hands on Me, another great song. You know, you got that world sound, but Like, you got a fretless bass played by Tony Levin, of course. Also, the guitar on this album's fantastic, played by David Rhodes and John Ellis. You get like bits and bobs of guitars throughout, played by both of them, and yeah, very cool. And some backup vocals too. Lay Your Hands on Me, very catchy, danceable song. I like that one. Lay your hands on me. What a song. Then you have Wallflower, very, very pretty song. Love that one. Mostly just Peter and the piano, and then the drums come in at the end, and it's just a great song. Love it. Absolutely beautiful, and the lyrics are sweet as well. Just a nice song. Despite the strange album cover, you know, we get a more softer, light-hearted song. And then finally, to end off the album, we have Kiss of Life, which is a really funky song. I like that one. We've got the Chapman Stick, lots of world drumming going on, which is pretty cool. Yeah, some pretty cool like synth brass sounds throughout, and just a wicked song. Love it. Very catchy, and yeah, just a great way to end off the album. Let's open it up. So here's the disc. Yeah, I got this on CD because why not? Went to HMV, bought this because I was like, well, I just listened to the third album, so I was like, let's just buy the fourth one. So yeah, let's open the booklet. Here it is. Very nice. I like it. Strange front cover, but I like it. Something different. Because obviously, the first album he was in a car. Second album, his hands were scratching the front cover. And then like the third album, half of his face was melting. And yeah, this one's like just him with a mask. I wonder why it's called Security. I'm not sure. Got behind the scenes pictures from the recording. Peter with his Prophet keyboards, and I believe he's on the piano there. We've got some percussionists. I believe that's El Shankar on the violin. I could be wrong. So we've got lyrics for lyrics, The Rhythm of the Heat, San Jacinto, I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. It has a J in the word, but yeah. Newspaper article right there with Peter. Yeah, literally, his hair was so short then. Like, I remember in Genesis, he had quite long hair. I Have the Touch, The Family in the Fishing Net, Shock the Monkey. There's Tony Levin. You can see Phil Collins right there as well, which is pretty cool. Lay Your Hands on Me, Wallflower, and Kiss of Life. Not to be confused with the Sade song, so very cool. I went to watch that live performance. I think it's from 1983. There's another picture of Peter. Very nice. We've got quite a big personnel. We've got Joe Marotta on the drums, bits of percussion on the sixth track, which is Lay Your Hands on Me. Peter Gabriel on vocals, additional drums. Yeah, just, well, not the actual like drum kit, but yeah. Limb programming, the Fairlight CMI, the Prophet, piano, backup vocals, Tony Levin on the bass, and the Chapman Stick and the fretless bass. Larry Fast on synths, keyboard bass on Family in the Fishing Net, David Rhodes on guitar and backup vocals, John Ellis on guitar and backup vocals, Jill Gabriel on backup vocals, Robert Leneri on treated saxophone on Family in the Fishing Net. Didn't even know there was a saxophone. They used a saxophone on this album, and so, you know, like solo saxophone, unlike the third album, where literally like Dick Morrissey just played it without an effect. Yeah, these later musicians would, you know, for example, you know, Robert Leneri and Mark Rivera would like have an effect on their saxophone to make it sound different. Here we have a treated saxophone, and then next album on Mercy Street we would have a processed saxophone. So yeah, we have Stephen Payne on the CMI on Family in the Fishing Net, Peter Hamill on backing vocals, David Lord on keyboards, Morris Pelt on timbales and percussion, and traditional Ethiopian pipes on my favourite song. So that's cool. Produced by David Lord and Peter Gabriel, and yeah, just great album. Love this album. Very underrated Peter Gabriel album. If this is your favourite, that's great. If you're not keen on this album, then I can understand. But yeah, like the Rhythm of the Heat, like you know, it doesn't really go anywhere for a couple of minutes, and the drums come out of nowhere. So you gotta be a bit patient. But then once you get like in the middle, you get more the exciting like upbeat tracks and all that. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been my review of Peter Gabriel's 4th album, also known as Security in the US. And yeah, let me know what you think of this album. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Please do let me know. Thanks once again, everyone, and I shall see you all next time. Yeah, peace.